What's up, YouTube? What's up, Extreme Gains family? This is Extreme Gains. I'm Chuck, and let's do a 4-piece algorithm update. We're going to go over the ones that I released out when I first started this. We will do AMC, GameStop, Bbig, and Nokia, the 4 that I released out outside of the private Discord here on YouTube for public view. So let's do that. I'll try to buzz through these as fast as I can. Stick with me. And yeah, before I start, nothing I say ever is or ever will be financial advice. Please don't take it as such. I'm just a guy that likes to look at charts, and I find the silly patterns and shapes, fractal shapes, and I put 2 and 2 together and I come up with this kind of stuff. Okay, AMC, looking good. We're up 4.14% after hours. Looking good. So this is the 7-year beginning of the Algo from IPO till the January 2021 run-up. This 7-year fractal, part of the Algo, has been compressed into a 7-month exact replica, kinda, real close, of it in 7 months. Compressed movements, compressed volume. The volume's actually higher, which is why we have more volatility. I know it doesn't look like that, but when you draw this out, if you go look at your AMC chart, go back past January 2021, you'll see it looks crazy flat unless you really pull it out. And that's what happened. I pulled it out and I found it. So you can see here the confluence of support is where they all converged in this last descending wedge inside of the mid-macro descending wedge, and that's where we're at here now. We're inside the bottom descending wedge. We have the overall macro megaphone support and structure that's housing all these movements. We have the yellow mid-mega, I keep saying that because I'm trying to just keep them separate for you. Mid-macro descending wedge meeting there as well, and then we have the micro descending wedge fractal shape, all 3 meeting here for the confluence of support for the January run-up. We once again will have them all here meeting up. Now, I changed something on this and I want to point it out. You see I put a range here for the date. This range can get shorter or longer depending on where the bottom of this ends up. If $18 is our bottom, we're looking at a January 21st confluence of support. If it is $20, it moves it. Okay? It moves it out here, so it extends the date. So you can see how, it'll be like that. You can see how it would extend it out here. If it's 16, it would move that as well. If we end up down here. So I'm just waiting for confirmation. I'm going to leave it here at 18, and my line's here at the 20. If 20 ends up being our bottom, again, that's going to move. So I'm not quite sure if we're at our bottom yet or not. I'm waiting to confirm that, and I'll show you why for a couple reasons. But I wanted to start off with this and show you this. Okay? That's that. Now I want to show you this. This was the comparison that I did in last night's video. I uncovered some interesting things with the 2008-2009 crash. Dollar Tree was one of the top 3 or top 5 highest negative beta at the time, and it actually did exactly what AMC is doing now prior to the market crash with the SPY in 2008, 2009. Then when the SPY and the broader market did crash, Dollar Tree ran up. Okay? I'm going to skip all the detailed timeline stuff just to get through this video because I want it to be about 15, 18 minutes tops. So, again, just for comparison, this is Dollar Tree in 2008. This is AMC right now. Right there. Right there. The only reason I'm not sure yet if this is bottom or not, let me walk you through this real quick. Double top, down check, down check, down check, down check, down, little check, down, bottom, down. Where's the little check? Right here. What we just saw today and yesterday. Maybe. I know it's a lot larger. We're in more volatile times, more volume times, compressed, which makes it more dramatic and more drawn out. So, here's where I'm at with this. I need to confirm whether or not this check up is this little check up right here. And we're going to have another leg down to the $18 that I was calling out earlier in the week. This is why I was calling it out earlier in the week. I was waiting for this little check and then down. We got a nice bump up. Now, could that be this? Yeah. Could that be this? Yeah. I'm waiting to confirm that. Once I know for sure, then I'll be able to lay out what I believe is going to take place within this descending wedge from a combination of these things that I have found, discovered, and made my my theory and my strategy. Pretty crazy that this would even coincide. You could almost put one on the other and the other on the one and you'd never know the difference. So I want you to see that, and then I want to show you SPY one more time. Okay, and I want you to think about this. When SPY was up top, Dollar Tree was down here. When SPY finally did do its dump, this is when Dollar Tree started going up, right? AMC's down here. SPY is up here, right? I thought AMC followed the market. When SPY dumps, we're already at the bottom right now. So when SPY starts, are we going to start pulling the Dollar Tree and going up? Look at the SPY. This was the SPY. When Dollar Tree was down here, where AMC is right now, SPY was right here on this green candle. Look where we're at. Let me move this over here. Look at this. Little double, deep dip, back up, down, green candle. Right? And then down, dip, back up, and then this is when the crash starts. It started then. I think it's what's going to happen now, and that's when Dollar Tree started ripping. And I think that's when we're going to hit our confluence of support, and that's when we're going to start ripping. Pretty crazy, pretty ironic, right? Why in the world would this even simulation? Algorithms that have been running forever, right? This is when it ran up, Dollar Tree. Okay? That's that. Let's look at GameStop. Here's the GameStop algo. One of the cleanest charts I've ever seen. One of the cleanest ran algos I've ever seen. Same thing, the fractal shape, drop down, descending wedge, breakout, the brand new fractal shape. This is the pattern within the macro algo and the macro fractal shape of the algo that encases and holds all the movements. This is the cycle of the fractal shapes that happens. This shape here. Descending wedge, breakout, shape, descending wedge, breakout, shape, descending wedge, breakout, shape, descending wedge, breakout, shape, descending wedge. Now, what happens in every descending wedge of GameStop? W, breakout. W, breakout. W, breakout. W, breakout. So, we did, oh, my bad. We did lose the midline macro, what I call last resort support that was in this area right here. It broke down below it. However, we have regained it, reclaimed it. We're sitting just above it right now. I don't know if we're going to run the whole way up and get rejected off resistance of the descending wedge, or if we're just going to come back down and make a mini. I don't know, but I'm fully expecting a W to be made in some sort inside of this descending wedge before we break out. Again, it's still playing out exactly as I have mapped out. That's GameStop. Move this out of the way. BBIG. BBIG is in something similar, but a little bit different. BBIG, this I'll show you just this year. There's no sense going crazy with this because it goes back to its IPO. You can check out the other videos where I show all of that. Here's January until now of this year. You have the descending wedge, breakout, triple top. 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 We're in the descending wedge now. Each one of these, you can see I mapped out the levels, the channels in which it's been trading in all year. It likes these bottom two. It's respected this bottom all year. Support, 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 support. Anticipating support, right? Each one of these descending wedges has traded out its entire wedge before the breakout on each one of them, right? Now, the most comparable one to this that I can find is this one, right? Everyone saw this coming, right? The technical people, they saw this coming. They had an opportunity to load up here at support, which is what happened here. I'm expecting that to happen here. However, there would be more incentive for a market maker to bust this out of here now, or do a fake down breakdown and then bust it out of here, than allowing it to come down here and allow everybody to load up. Or if it does come down here and everybody loads up, we might see a fake out breakout, pull back and maybe do something like this right here, and then just extend this, right? This would just get extended. Okay, just be alert. Think about it as a market maker. Think about these rakes of liquidity that they do constantly. They did it today. Just think about this stuff. Again, this is all just to get your gears turning and show you what it is and how I do things. So, okay, BBIG, that's it there. Oh, and it has the dividend thing coming up in January as well. So it does have a catalyst on the table that could also propel this and influence this in a big way as well. Nokia, I know the Nokia video didn't get a lot of hits. So I don't know if there's just not a lot of people in there and nobody gives a shit. But I've got to zoom out to the weekly to show you Nokia. Nokia does a descending wedge, a breakout, a triple top or head and shoulders, a descending wedge, breakout, triple top or head and shoulders, descending wedge, breakout, triple top, head and shoulders. Okay. This one here I did a little more detail just to show as an example in a little learning scenario that I did. Shit, we're at 16 minutes already. So anyways, you see the same pattern on the micro time frames as well. Anyways, I showed this. We're inside of, right, we're inside of, and on a major macro, it's, right, descending wedge, breakout, and we're looking for the triple top. So we're actually inside of the right shoulder of the macro, right, which is in here, this big one, and then we're actually on the left shoulder of the mid macro, but we're actually on the right shoulder of the micro. You see how that goes in like that? And it's the same thing. Here's the micro descending wedge, breakout, looking for this triple top. So I called this out a while back. I said it's, you know, I'm looking for it to come up here, make this micro right shoulder, which in turn would be this mid macro left shoulder, and then we'll see a descending wedge, a breakout, and come back up here and make the head and shoulders in here, which would be the head of the mid macro or mid micro, however you want to say it. Same thing here, and that would complete the macro right shoulder, and then I do believe we're going to see a macro drop into the next macro descending wedge. Okay, so that's Nokia. Alright, that's all the four that I've released out to you guys from the YouTube channel. I wanted to do them all individually. I'm tired. I've been working at all this literally 16, 18 hours a day, getting 4 hours sleep, live streaming all day, 8 hours a day. It's already 9 o'clock. I want to try to get an extra hour of shut-eye tonight. So I thought, and I've been updating the Discord. By the way, I have a paid private Discord. It's filling up. Well, not filling up, but people are, I don't want to over exaggerate, but people are starting to roll in. We're getting a hell of a good group going in there. I have everything set up. Worked really hard to do it. I have all these four. I have 4 more Algos that are in there that are just for the private members. I call out option scalp plays each night for the following day. This week I'm killing it. I've had 5 in the last 3 days. 5, count them, 5 100% plus bangers on those scalp calls or call outs. We have we're going to do some TA learning and technical stuff that I do. I'm going to teach what I do and what I know. I'm not going to do anything outside of what I do and what I know. So if this interests you, come check it out. Come on in. Join up. We're everybody in there is amped up, excited. It's been an unbelievable week for everybody. Every single algorithm is playing out to the T. Like I said, the options callouts have been on point. I want to say thank you to every one of you that have commented, that have liked the videos. All the things you're saying to me are absolutely amazing. You guys are giving me confidence to keep pushing forward. It's confirmation that I needed. I've been sitting on all this stuff for a long time thinking I was crazy, and it's playing out, and it's played out for months. I've watched it over and over and over and over again, so I finally took a step out, and yeah, you guys are starting to run away with it. You know, you're sharing things. I appreciate all that. You're driving people here. You guys are just rock stars in my book, and you're making this dude feel real good about it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I live stream every day. Market open, the market closed, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come by, hang out. Great group in there, constantly running over things, talking, charting, all kinds of stuff. We're doing it all here at Extreme Gains. That's what I set out to do. I set out to raise the bar on the YouTube, financial YouTube, ape community, or whatever you want to call it, meme stock community, whatever you want to call it. I'm raising the bar. I'm putting value back in this, not only for me but for all you. The value has been demised over the last however many months. I've watched it happen over and over. That was a tidbit of why I pushed to do this, or why people were pushing me to do this, and it helped influence my decision to do this. So I'm raising the bar. If you're not interested in any of this, that's fine. I don't expect you. I'm not here to sell you on anything, but if you are, come join us. Check it out. I think you'll love it. So once again, guys, thank you. We'll talk to you next time on the next video. And for the rest of you that are going to show up tomorrow to the live stream or sign up for the Discord, we'll see you there. I'll post the link for the Discord in the description of this video. Thank you all. Have a good night, and I will talk to you all later.